Thank you, sir, for influential and inspiring speech. I'm sure we all will remember your words throughout our journey. You, dear 10th graders, have spent a number of years in Gopalan National School. In these years, you all have made many memories and made many friends as well. We hope you will always carry happy memories of your school, and the school management would like to remind you of the precious moments you have spent in the school. We request our director, Mrs. Sunita Prabhakar, to give away the mementos to the students. Abhinav Prasad, who is considerate and aspiring. Enterprising and creative, a very talented Aditi Kapoor. Adventure and fun loving, our best basketball player, Animesh Gupta. Cheerful Anish Bagdala, who is both jovial and outgoing. Sharp and intelligent, our very own Aparajita Ray. Our energetic and graceful dancer, Ganga Pavitra. Charismatic and versatile, our smart Gopika Arora. Itish Raj Shukla, our hardworking and fun-loving football player. Passionate and persistent, a friendly face, Jaya Surendra Sawant. Considerate and amiable, our lively Manav V. Menon. Our avid reader, Pragnya Vempati, both courteous and empathetic. Daring and easygoing, a loving Pranav Murali.
An enchantress and a popular girl, our nightingale Prashanti. Our considerate and aspiring cricketer, Pratyush J. Jovial and friendly, our very loving Rupali Patnaik. Self-directed and diligent, our smart Sai Divyashri. Polite, quiet and humble, Savio Kutikal Santosh. Radiant and witty, we have our aspiring pilot, She's Fatima. Calm and composed, a loving Sri Lakshmi Srinivas. Charming and modest, we have Sumedha Nair. Ever smiling and elegant, we have a sweet Sukanya Narayana Swami. Our bubbly, chirpy, cheerful friend, Tanya Singh. Humble and innocent, we have Vaibhavi Satish Thaukar. Ambitious and diligent, we have Varshita K. Humble and jovial, another great football player, Yudajit Jana.
Thank you, Sunita ma'am. Now I call upon our principal, Dibha Samal, to distribute the mementos. Ashita, she is an adorable and ambitious girl. Our awesome keyboardist, Aditya. Our alluring and artistic student, Alka. A very affectionate and amicable person, Anandita. He is our achieving cricketer, Anish. She is a very amicable and admiring friend, Anusha. A good artist, good at drama and acting, Aryaman. A gifted and good-natured person she is, Geetika. She is a hardworking and balanced girl, Harshita. A kind gentleman he is, Karthikeyan. A very knowledgeable person, Kirtan. A keen follower of art, Kirtana.
He has a cheerful personality. We have Manu. Meghna has a very melodious voice and she's a marvelous writer. Mithul, he is a very merry and happy soul. Neelang is a naturally talented student. Both youthful and energetic, we have Yash. Pratibha has a patient and peaceful personality. Rajate Karthik, he is a very responsible student with a realistic attitude. Rishabh is a rocking musician. Savio is very sincere and a smart individual. Shrishti is sassy yet such a sweet person. Suhan is a self-assured soul. We have Tanya, who is a very tender and tolerant person. Varshini, she's both vibrant and vivacious. We hope these will always remind you of your days in school. I now call upon our outgoing head boy, Jai Surendra Sawant, and our outgoing head girl, Aparajita Ray, to share their thoughts on behalf of the valedictorians.
Good morning to one and all present here. We have said that after nearly 1,480 classes,
148 lunch breaks,
45 games period,
40 exams,
25 assemblies,
10 special assemblies.
this school has probably had enough of us. But we could never have enough of this school. I would like to thank the entire GNS family for supporting, guiding, and nurturing us throughout our journey. The blessings and values you have showered on us will undoubtedly play a major role in our life moving forward. What lies behind us and what comes ahead of us does not matter, but what lies within us is the most important thing. We are going to take you through 3 stories today. I hope you remember them as they are going to play a major role in your life.
The first story is about a tightrope walker. In 1859, the great Blondin, the man who invented the high wire act, announced to the world that he intended to cross the Niagara Falls on a tightrope. 5,000 people had gathered to watch. Halfway across, Blondin suddenly stopped, backflipped, landed squarely on the tightrope, and then continued till the other side. During that year, Blondin crossed the falls again and again, once in chains, once carrying a stove, once on a bicycle. Just as he was about to begin yet another crossing, this time pushing a wheelbarrow, he turned to the crowd and shouted, "Who believes I can push crossing this wheelbarrow?" Every hand in the crowd went up. Blondin pointed to one man. "Do you believe I can do it?" "Yes, I believe you can." "Are you certain?" "Absolutely certain." "Thank you," said Blondin. "Then, sir, get into the wheelbarrow." Now you've just had first-class education. Like that man in the crowd, you're going to know a lot of things. But also like that man, there will be times in your life where knowing things won't be as important as how scary the situation is. And when that happens, you'll have to decide whether or not to get into your wheelbarrow.
The next story is about 2 best buddies, Tom and Jose, who make a bet that after 30 years, they will meet each other at the Castle's restaurant, where the successful one will treat the other. Tom was probably the favorite one to win the bet. In college, he made a strong start. He went to New York but got involved into smuggling. He was well known around the town. Then one day, there was a raid in his house and all his smuggled goods were uncovered. He was sentenced to jail for 3 years and all his fortune was wiped out in a single day. For the first time in his life, he lost confidence and he was shattered into pieces. And he resigned to his fate. Jose, the second participant in the bet, could sell anything to anybody. He started his own advertising agency. His agency earned a lot of profit. Over the years, he realized that he had become a workaholic person. He sold his advertising agency and became a teacher. But he didn't do well, and he was fired after the first year. However, he was rather fascinated with the fact. He is now a team-building consultant who combined his sales ability and desire to help. Both of them had learned on occasion that life will look into your eye and say, get into the wheelbarrow. At that moment, all of your knowledge won't matter. All that will matter is how badly you want to get to the next side of the tightrope. Ben faced a wheelbarrow when he quit his business. He climbed in with no money and started a new life. Jose faced his wheelbarrow when he lost everything, but he could never get himself to climb in.
The final story is about the worst Olympic ski jumper ever. Eddie the Eagle was Britain's only hope for a medal in ski jumping in the Olympics. On the day of the event, the winner jumped 403 feet. Eddie the Eagle jumped 238 feet. He finished 56 in a field of 56. He became a laughing stock. But Eddie refused to be embarrassed. This is the best day of my life. I'm representing Britain in the Olympics, and I've just jumped 238 feet through air. That's a hard thing to do. Now, Eddie never got another chance to represent anybody in the Olympics again. His career as a ski jumper was over. But what does Eddie have to say with his brush with glory, now that the cameras have turned somewhere else? Olympics? Oh, it was brilliant. That was my dream since I was a kid. Life since has been great. I've had a wonderful time, been all over the world, been to lots of interesting places, and done lots of interesting things. I wouldn't give that up for the world.
What I learned from the bet, and what I want to tell you today, is that Eddie the Eagle seemed to know all along that at times when you're going to fail, I'm so sorry. There are times when you're going to do well and times when you're going to fail. But neither doing well nor failure is the measure of success. The measure of success is what you think about what you have done. Let me put this another way. The way to be happy is to like yourself. And the way to like yourself is to do the things that make you proud. When Tom realized that he was failing, he risked everything to start again. He wasn't an instant success, but he kept trying. He never declared himself a failure because he was proud of himself through every effort. When Jose failed as a criminal, he had nothing to be proud of. He wasn't proud of his life. He had to rely on the world's opinion of him, and world's opinion was that he was a failure.
The way to be happy is to like yourself. That's the real reason not to lie or cheat or turn away in fear. The person you're with the most in life is yourself. And if you don't like yourself, you're always with someone you don't like. Now here's the part that we want to tell you today. There are many people around you who have great hopes for your future. We have 3 hopes for you. First, there's going to come a time in your life where in order to succeed, you will have to trust, when you will have to make a big leap of faith. And when that time comes, I hope you will push away your fear and get into your wheelbarrow.
Second, whatever strong belief you now hold about what it means to be successful, I hope you will stay open to the possibility that you have got it all wrong and graciously accept your new awareness when it comes with gratitude and humility. And third, my dear friends, I hope you'll be like Eddie the Eagle and do things that make you proud so you can truly be your own hero.
That's pretty much all that we have to tell you. So go get started on all your successes and failures and all the other great things that you're going to do in your life. And always remember that at the end of the day, we are and we will always be Gopalanites. We have shared some common experiences, successes, and failures and have bonded together like a team in the process. We are all products of our fantastic teachers, parents, and this amazing faculty.
So graduates of 2018-19, as we head our separate ways, do not forget your time here, the place that contributed a significant part of who you are. Thank you to all, best wishes and good luck, and have a great day. Thank you.
That was a wonderful and impassioned speech by Jay and Aprajita. Ritu Smera will now reply to the valedictorian speech given by them. When you were 5, they asked you what you wanted to be when you grew up. Your answers were far-fetched things like astronauts, presidents, kings, or queens. When you were 10, they asked you again. You answered a rock star, a cowboy, a gold medalist. But now that you're grown up, they want a serious answer. But this still remains a question, isn't it? This isn't the time to make hard and fast decisions. This is a time to make mistakes, take the wrong train, and get stuck somewhere. Change your mind and change it again, because nothing is permanent. A very good morning to one and all present here. Today is a turning point in all your lives. You all have spent the last few years wandering the halls of this amazing school, and now you're ready to move on. You have learned, laughed, loved, gotten into loads of trouble, and most of all, matured together. But today doesn't just concern reminiscing about the past. It is also about looking forward into the future. So, join the high flyers who soar to great heights. Never allow the world's definition of what is possible keep you from achieving what you want to achieve. Don't just dream big, dream grand. Don't just reach for the mountaintop, reach for the stars. And I know that each and every one of you can. So, to conclude, don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. In life, we make many memories. Some we wish we had never made. Some we wish we could replay 1,000,000 times in our head. But they made us who we are, and in the end, they shape every little detail about us. If we were to reverse any of them, we wouldn't be the person we are today. So just live, make memories, mistakes, but never, ever second guess who you are, where you have been, and most importantly, where is it that you're going. So finally, as you'll end this treasured, one-of-a-kind chapter of your lives, I wish you the absolute best for the future. You all have been so wonderful, so good luck, and huge congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Ritu. That was an excellent speech and very well thought, though. Legacies can live only when they are passed down from generation to generation. The good legacy that these 10th graders leave behind of intellectual achievement and leadership contribution will be carried forward by each and every student of class 9. They will now exchange their scrolls.
I now request you all to please stand up for the school song.
school where we shall spend the years that form each mind, get each to do good for another, not for medals but for living. Our dear school has prepared us, for her we shall win honors and never cease from striving, not for laurels but for life. Our dear school has prepared us. Mere academic honors cannot harm us for the strife. All that our school will teach, let's set ourselves to learn, for so she is rewarded by the victories that we reach, not for laurels but for life. Our dear school has prepared us. Mere academic honors cannot harm us for the strife, cannot harm us for the strife, cannot harm us for the strife.
Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityor ma amritam gamaya. With this Sanskrit sloka, I would request our principal, Mrs. Dibha Samal, to come on stage to pass on the light of knowledge, wisdom, responsibility, honesty, optimism to our beloved 10th graders who will be emerging as great citizens, pioneering the growth of civilization. Hence, the importance of this light is immense among these budding souls of GNS. I request the parents to sit down. Our relationship with light is as old as our beginnings. We have been drawn towards light since time immemorial. It stands for auspiciousness, prosperity, and abundance. It brightens our life. It dispels darkness and removes any form of negative thoughts or evil, provides a ray of hope amidst obscurity. The flame that is evident in the mother candle is so reassuring that it is sure to pass on the bliss of enlightenment in the life of young students. Light holds a significant meaning at all spiritual levels. It is also considered as a metaphor for transformation involved in the quest for enlightenment. It represents the presence of divine, which has the capability to show the right path towards success. A great seer once told, "A single lamp can light hundreds more, just as one person of knowledge can share that knowledge with many more, each of whom can bring light into even more lives." The brilliance of light does not diminish despite its repeated use to light many more lamps. In the same way, knowledge does not lessen when shared with or imparted to others. On the contrary, it increases in clarity and conviction on giving. It benefits both the receiver and the giver. May our valedictorians enlighten themselves and others with that brilliance of light and continue to shine as they tread through their chosen path in life as they fill the world with it.
We will now have the graduation oath for our 10th graders. We request parents and teachers to remain seated.
I pledge to maintain a high level of respect and integrity as a student representing Gopalan National School. I promise to uphold honor with my words and actions. I promise to uphold the standards policies, and traditions, set forth by the school. I promise to conduct myself appropriately on and off school campus. I promise to honor and respect my family, school, and community. I promise to strive for excellence in the pursuit of wisdom by maintaining the highest ethical standards in my studies. I accept responsibilities for my own actions and for what other members of the community may do in my presence. I understand the need for honor and pledge to defend it. I make this pledge in the spirit of honor and trust. Amen.
from their busy schedules to attend the valedictory function of batch 2018-19.
Is the beginning for many others. On this note, let's conclude a remarkable and a memorable event, the Valedictory Ceremony 2018-19. Thank you, dear parents, our esteemed speakers, our special guest of today, and our dear 10th graders. Not forgetting all the teachers who, for their gentle guidance and the classes they have spared in order for this function to be a grand success. We would also like to acknowledge our chief guest, Mrs. Sunita Prabhakar, and our esteemed speakers who took time out of their busy schedule and showered us with pearls of wisdom and their knowledge. Furthermore, we would like Furthermore, let's have a special recognition to all the audience who remain patient throughout and encourage the morale of the speakers by their gusto and enthusiasm. Thank you so much for being our pillars of support. We should now have a big round of applause for our speakers and lovely audience. On an ending note, we would like to wish our 10th graders best of luck for their bright future, and we would hold you close to our heart and cherish the memories we made together. Hope we keep meeting to each other and make more memories. Thank you.
I now request everyone to stand in attention for the national anthem.
To conclude with today's event, just wanted to thank the students and the parents for being so thoughtful and leaving this piece of memory with us. I know that how much thought process would have gone behind this. Thank you, children, for considering that, yes, you do belong to GNS even after you leave. So these two pieces of memories are going to be very close to our heart. Thank you. For the parents, I could see some parents were personally involved to get it done. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
शुभ आशीष मांगे गाए तब जय गाता जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
to join us for a lunch. The children to come to the stage for a photo session with the teachers. Parents can please go ahead and join us for the lunch.